And I'm Aaron, and I'm excited. I am actually super excited about this video because March 31st was my birthday, and I think it was in February that this was announced, and I knew right away that this is what I wanted for my birthday. So we are going to dive into not just the Adamson box set, but the Adamson Ghastly bundle of horror from Severin Films. So yes, I did, well, my better half did for my birthday shout out the extra money to get the whole bundle. So there is a box here, and it's pretty big. And as you can see, I already got to open up. Hey there, Alan. So that I don't so I'm not fumbling with paper and stuff like that. I haven't really got to dive into it. I just basically opened up the box. First thing I did was put on this 70s style t-shirt right here, Markov and Alex, which came in the Severin set. Now, what is Markov and Alex? What is it referring to? Well, it's referring to like a movie called Carnival Magic that Al Adamson made. So it's actually a kid's movie, one of the last films I think he made, and one that I haven't seen, and one that I don't expect to be one of the highlights of the set. But that's okay, because the fact that Severin decided to do an Al Adamson set, and hey, Cope, welcome, man. In doing the Al Adamson set, decided, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make a 70s style T-shirt that, that's highly reminiscent of the 70s. Hey there, Dale. And we're going to base it on probably what's more than likely the worst film in this set. Means one thing, that much like other companies, Severin gets the type of person that I am, and they understand that for me this is brilliant. I feel like I should be reading Dynamite magazine right now, because that's how I feel wearing this 70s shirt. And if you don't know what Dynamite magazine is, then you're way younger than me. And Dynamite magazine was a teen magazine that used to come in Scholastic books. Hey there, Mary. I finally got mine. Markov and Alex, man. Markov and Alex for the win. So I'm going to open it up. I haven't really got to look at much of anything yet because I was working until just now. I'll take out the box at last, but I'll let you see the other things that I got as well. I got posters to show you and everything. So what's first? Okay. So first off, we have the female bunch, and this is a 45. They call it 7-inch, but it's a 45 is what we used to call it when I was a kid. I'm guessing this is a song from a female bunch, from the female bunch. So I'm kind of stoked about this. I don't have a lot of I don't think I've got any like company records. I got like normal records, but I don't have any company records. And it does have the Severin logo on there. Oh, you're going to see some cool stuff then. We're going to discover this together. And just look at the art on that. It's extremely well done. They did a great job with this. I'm so excited that I got the bundle. Okay, what's next up? Where do we go with next? Okay, we'll go with this. So, along with that, if you know Al Adamson's work, then you're going to know that what I'm about to show you next is from what most people consider one of his best films. And that is the biker film Satan's Sadist. So here's like a from Satan's Sadist. I actually really like this. This is extremely well done. I'm super impressed. I've just gotten into this. So we got that. Let's put these things outside here where we go through. What do we got here? Oh, cool. A Severin Airlines boarding pass, of course, for the Blazing Stewardesses. Because there's a couple stewardess films on here. That's the disc that caused all the issue, apparently. You are now boarding Severin Airlines. Oh, wow. Okay. This is a big one for me, and something I'm going to frame. So this is a picture with Al Adamson with producer Sam Sherman. Sam Sherman was the producer of most of Al Adamson's, if not all of Al Adamson's films, and he did like a lot of low budget stuff. He's kind of a legend if you're a Z-grade film collector like me. and I am, and to have his autograph there is epic. It is pretty friggin' epic. I got to say that right now. Got to make sure I don't lose any of this stuff. Ah, perfect. Oops, slipping off that. The Blood and Flesh plastic fangs. And this, of course, is from the movie Dracula versus Frankenstein. Gotta try to get that to stay on there. Sticky right there. We gotta get over in the sticky spot. There we go. Hey there, Dave. All right, let's put you over there. We got a few like regular sticker stuff, which I'll show you before I get it. So we got the Night Killer bookmark, and we got some Inner Vision and Severin stickers, the green ones. They come in different colors, by the way. Next up is, oh, I love this. I'm a big fan of Pixel Elixir. I love the pins that they do, and this is the Adamson Collector's Edition pin. And because it's my lucky number, it is number 13 in the Severin Films Hall of Fame series that they're doing. It's got a bit of weight to it, too. Okay, before we do the box set, which is right here, let's do something I'm very excited about. And the reason that I picked up this the way I picked it up. Hey. So first up is and I love this poster here. The Blood and Flesh, Real Life and Ghastly Death of Adamson poster. I love the way this is done. This is so cool. It's so big. See, I thought because I paid for the extra shipping, they're initially going to roll these, but they didn't. So, but that's okay because I'm just super excited to get these. I got to get these put away somewhere safe. Now the big poster. A really important poster. All right. Hey there. So this is the Blood and Flesh poster, and it's the signed one. And every single one of the names are really cool. Xander Vorkov on there. But of course, as you guys know, hey there, Ryan. I talked about it. There's the signature that I really got excited about. This is Gary Kent, and Gary Kent would be the guy that if you watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and you like Brad Pitt's character, that's pretty much Gary Kent. That's Gary Kent right there. The last movie that he's a stuntman and an actor, and the last movie that he did stunts for, as far as I can tell, was a movie called Bubba Hotep by Don Coscarelli, which I'm sure most of you have seen. Thanks. Hey, we got Brian here from Just the Disc and Pure Cinema Podcast. Now into the Sexy Beast. I got to get everything here put back in slowly. So again, before I get to the box set, because we're building suspense here, is the pin, the signed Sam Sherman postcard. I'm going to definitely make sure that that is taken care of. The Severin boarding pass. Hey there, Warlock. I could not with the Gary Kent autograph. And of course, the Sam Sherman autograph too. Those were in Xander. The Satan Sadist, well, I guess you call this like the The awesome Fangs of Dracula. The 45 for the female bunch. Trying to be very careful with that. Some stickers and a... But here it is. Here is the Hal Adamson box set. And if you don't know much about me, or you don't know much about my channel, or you know me just mostly from like my Vinegar Syndrome stuff, that's how I got my love for this type of stuff, is through guys like Al Adamson and watching their films when I was a kid, trolling, kind of strolling through the video aisles at my local VHS store, and just picking up some of the cheesiest, craziest movies and watching them over and over again and doing all-night marathons and that. Al Adamson is one of those guys that I used to watch. So this is the Al Adamson box set. If you can tell, it looks like a Famous Monsters of Filmland classic magazine cover. That was definitely done on purpose. There's 32 films on this set, 14 discs, and we're going to look into all of them. So you can see on the back, this is heavy, by the way. Definitely check it out, man, because trust me, once you get this, it's something to dive into. What are his best films? Well, I'm going to get into that, actually. And of course, it's all subjective. It's all opinion-based, right? But let's take it out. Let's look at what the set looks like. So if anybody's been on the fence about getting the set, and if it's still available, it's gorgeous. So there's a book here, which I'll look at in a minute, done by Bill Ackerman and Amanda Rice. So Satan's set. Well, that is one of his best, actually. So it opens up like this, and we'll open up the just show you. So right here we got Blood and Flesh, the documentary, and the female bunch. You can see there's the special features are listed down below. Actually, I'll go through those in a minute. And here we got like three versions of one film, really, but they're very different. There's what's the name? Psycho A Go-Go is one of them. What's the other one called? Blood of Ghastly Horror, and The Fiend with the Electronic Brain. The artwork on these are incredible. It is insane how well this is done. Then we got these two westerns, Halfway to Hell, which is kind of a harder. I don't think I've ever seen that, and Five Bloody Graves, which a lot of us have seen, but I'm not sure if I've seen this cut of it. And then, oh, this is nice. Oh, so Blood of Dracula's Castle and Horrors of the Blood Monsters. Psycho Go-Go is an excellent one, and it's very coherent for an Adamson film. It doesn't seem so patchwork, you know? At least the initial Psycho Go-Go doesn't. Then we have The Fakers and Hell's Bloody Devils. Hell's Bloody Devils is an odd one because it started out, if that's what I'm thinking, it started out as a spy film, and then he switched it and turned it into a biker film. Next up, well, the classics here. We got Dracula versus Frankenstein. I just love that art. And Brain of Blood. Just look at the art on this, man. It's amazing. It's incredible. Next, we got up with Satan's Sadist and Angels of Wild Women. That's okay. Naughty Stewardesses and Blazing Stewardesses. So hopefully my disc is okay. Either way, I think they're sending out replacement discs for disc 8. Okay, this is definitely a different combination. So we got Girls for Rent, Jesse's Girls, and Nurses for Sale. As you can see as we're going through, there's quite an eclectic mix of films. There's not just one genre. So it's not like it's all horror, or it's all action, or it's all blaxploitation, or it's all sexploitation. No, it's a little bit of everything here. Now we got The Murder Gang and Dynamite Brothers. And then there's Mean Mothers and Uncle Tom's Cabin, which initially was I think it's a German film. Some of these were German films that he redid in that. It was like 3 hours long, if I remember correctly. It was a 3 hour long version, like really faithful adaptation of the book Uncle Tom's Cabin, right? But it didn't work like here in North America. So they cut it down to cut an hour out of it, and they cut it down, and they went for it again, and that still didn't work. So he took it and he cut it and he put some like looked at movies like Mandingo, said, hey, let's put some sex and violence in here to spice it up a bit, and then it worked. Or well, some of us think it worked. So we got Jim Kelly there, of course, from Enter the Dragon, with Black Samurai, and that's Death Dimension as well. So we got another blaxploitation double feature right there. You can see that these aren't done in chronological order. They're done in an order to kind of give you like a double feature. Often on my channel, I'll say, you know, if you're watching this movie, you can double feature with this movie. This set has already curated your double features for you, so that's an excellent, excellent thing. So we got a 3-pet one here, and there's some odd ones here. There's School's Out. Hey there, George. I got the set finally. There is Cinderella 2000, which I'm super excited to watch because Renee Harmon's in it, and she was in Lady Street Fighter, and I just love that film. And Nurse Sherry. This is the 84-minute adult version of Nurse Sherry, well, softcore adult that was done. I think it came out on the Vinegar Syndrome, but only as a DVD. And so this is its first time on Blu-ray. And Carnival Magic, and the Lost one, aptly titled Lost. And when you look in the back, just look at this artwork. Just look how gorgeous that is. Horror beyond belief. I'll put my films against any director in the film industry today and defy them to do a better film for the money. Al Adamson. Now we'll correctly go through the special features that are on these discs here so that you guys know exactly what you're getting. On the Blood and Flesh one, you're going to get outtakes, the cowboy life of Denver Dixon. That's his dad. By the way, his dad also made films. Russ Tamlin's Melted TV, Mansions and Screaming Angels. The prophetic screenplay makes Gary Kent testify. Okay, I'm missing your messages here. So I'm going to close this up and open it up because I'm missing your guys' messages. By the way, I really like the t-shirt. I didn't think I was going to. You got your vinegar pin. Oh, see, I haven't even got the shipping notification for my Vinegar Syndrome package yet, but hopefully soon. Well, a version of Nurse Sherry was released on Blu-ray through Vinegar Syndrome. See, there's a theatrical version, a kind of a cut version. That's the one that Vinegar Syndrome has, but they do have the uncut softcore version, but on the Vinegar Syndrome edition of it, it's only on DVD. This is the first time that the 84-minute softcore version of Nurse Sherry has been put on Blu-ray. So now, if you got the Vinegar Syndrome edition, you've got all your bases covered. So we got Beyond This Earth promo reel and trailer. On the female bunch, we got the Bunch Speaks Out featurette, extended scenes, trailers. Going through, there's a trailer on Psycho A Go-Go. There's an archival audio commentary with Samuel Sherman on the Blood of Ghastly Horror. A lot of his commentaries, if they're the ones that were carried over from other releases, they're kind of like shorter, like 45, 50-minute commentaries, which I actually enjoy. Special features on the man with the Fiend with Electronic Brain is alternate title sequence as the man with a synthetic brain. When it goes to the westerns, we get Outside of Tucson, interview with actor, screenwriter Robert Dix, partial archival audio commentary with producer distributor Samuel M. Sherman. That's the one that's what I'm thinking of. Alternate 5 bloody days to Tombstone title sequence, radio spots and TV spots. Blood of Dracula's Castle, we get a partial audio commentary with expert Brian Albright, audio interview excerpts with Alex Darcy, and the trailer. With Horror on the Blood Monsters, you get a partial audio commentary with Samuel Sherman again, alternate Space Mission of the Last Planet title sequence. A lot of alternate titles. Trailers, TV spots, and radio spots. The Fakers has an alternate title sequence called Squashing the Crime Syndicate. That's what I'm hoping that it gets here pretty fast. Then we'll have some nice unboxings to do, eh? Archival audio commentary with Sherman on the Hell's Bloody Devils. Sam Sherman interviews actor John Gabriel, trailer and TV spots. There are so many features. Holy crap. Dracula vs. Frankenstein has a ton of features. And it has, okay, here we go. Xander and Friends interviews with the stars Xander Vorkoff, John Bloom, Samuel M. Sherman, direct photography Gary Graver, and son Sean Graver. Archival audio commentary with Sherman. Feed Your Head, Lose Your Head. An appreciation by cult film historian Howard S. Berger. That's around an hour long too. That's not a short like appreciation. That's an hour long appreciation. Monster Protest home footage. Sam Sherman interviews for Ackerman. Outtakes, trailers, TV spots, radio spots, including triple feature of Dracula vs. Frankenstein, Frankenstein's Bloody Terror, and Horror of the Blood Monsters. On Brain of Blood, you get a partial archival commentary with Sam Sherman. Interview with Al Adamson, producer Samuel M. Sherman, Xander Vorkoff, and more. Trailer and radio spots. There's so much on this set, man. We haven't even got to the book yet. Archival audio commentary with Sam Sherman, outtakes, TV spots, radio spots, trailers on Satan's Sadist, Angels, Wild Women again, archival audio commentary. Russ Hagen's in this one, excellent. I'm gonna just take one of these out just to see what it's like. Perfect. So they actually come out fairly easy. You can see one right there. Voila. And TV and radio spots. Naughty Stewardesses has a commentary, and then Fly Girls, the Stewardesses, lifestyle icons in the golden age of exploitation film. Is that the one? There is one here that has Carla Janice doing the featurette, and I think that's the one. If it is, I really want to see that. TV, radio spots, trailer, combo trailer, archival audio trailer for Blazing Stewardesses, alternate title, The Great Truck Robbery, trailer, TV spots, combo TV spots, bedroom stewardesses, Adamson directed scenes only, radio spots for Naughty Stewardesses, Blazing Stewardesses, and bedroom stewardesses, and Naughty Blazing combo. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. Girls for Rent has an archival commentary, alternate sequence. I spit on your corpse. Radio spot and trailer. Trailer for Jesse's Girls. Trailer TV spots for Nurses for Sale. I do like the new Avatar. It is an amazing set. Murder Gang, again, another partial audio commentary. Alternate title sequences is Girls Hotel. So I like that. Dynamite Brothers has TV spots. I love the alternate title sequences, I really do. Mean Mothers has a partial audio commentary. Oh, the interview with actress Marilyn Joy. That's going to be interesting. Uncle Tom's Cabin has TV and radio spots. I got the big box, man. I had to go for the big box. As you can see, I'm wearing the shirt. Jim Kelly's Black Samurai and the Death Dimension only have trailers, but considering everything that's here, I can't complain. Sunset Toolbox, School's Out at Sunset Cove gets a interview with Tony DiDio. Cinderella 2000, I'm shocked, gets a partial audio commentary. Nurse Sherry gets selected scenes from Dr. Dracula, directed by Al Adamson, with TV and trailers, spots and trailers in each of those. Critical appreciation of Carnival Magic is here by Zach Carlson and Lars Nielsen, and a commentary as well. And special features for Lost gives you The Happy Hobo, rushes for a promo for an unreleased Adamson kids film. Wow. Okay. So that is the Al Adamson films. Let's look at the book. And at this, what will the documentary is what I'll watch first, because unlike some people that actually rented the documentary online, I wanted to wait, so I haven't seen the documentary yet. So that's going to be what I'll watch first, and then I'll probably see kind of what the mood I'm in. If my better half's watching with me, probably the Blaxploitation. If I'm watching on my own, maybe the Naughty Stewardesses, or some of the later ones as well. But I'm going to do them the way they're set up there as double features. So this is the book, and at this size, I do consider it a book. It's not a booklet once at this point. I'll make sure this. So Independent National Pictures Corporation, that's the company that put out the Al Adamson films initially in the theater, and that was of course done by Sam Sherman, who was very instrumental in getting the set put out. Look at this. Death Dimension. Look at that artwork, man. This is freaking glorious. So I guess this is the cover VHS art for Cinderella 2000. It's bloody brilliant. There's like all kinds of like art from the films. There's stuff from I can't. That's nude. Yeah, okay. There's stuff here. Just man, just art from like VHS box art. There's all kinds of write-ups on this, on the film's production notes, synopsis. It is brilliant. It is gorgeous looking. Man, I can't believe this. Also, I gotta watch out for the replacements, don't I? How will I know the difference? Like, if were any of them like replaced in the set already? Because if they were, how would I know the difference? It's not cheap, Mark, but it's definitely worth it. The Adamson set is a gorgeous, gorgeous set, and is by far and large definitely the best looking thing that I've seen Severin put out. It is. It's just one of those, man. It kind of blows me away. I'm looking at it now, and it's wow. Just so much work was put into this. You can tell there's a lot of love put in the set. And I was wondering, should I get it? Yes, I should. And if you don't have it and you're into this type of films at all, I mean, there's a bit of everything in here. And there's so many different cuts of films and special features. There's documentaries. There's long featurettes, like 50-minute long featurettes. Featurettes on different things and commentaries. If you like biker movies or cheesy horror flicks or westerns or blaxploitation or sexploitation, all of it's covered here. Everything is covered in the Adamson set. Absolutely everything. It's going to be hard to beat this as the box of the year. I just got this, so I definitely didn't get the replacement disc yet, but I'm sure it'll be coming in the near future. I have to find a place to put the posters because I'm worried about them tearing. And I have to find a place to put the album as well. So there you go, guys. I'm not making a long video tonight because not unfortunately. Fortunately, I'm actually going to be maybe diving into that in a little bit. I'm gonna call my kitty now in a couple minutes, my youngest, and see how he's doing because we haven't chatted in a bit, and I want to chat. But there you guys go. I want to make a short video tonight. There's some other bigger videos coming up. That's okay. It doesn't matter because. But tonight, Markov and Alex say hi, and if you're older like me and you remember Dynamite Magazine, definitely give this a thumbs up. So thank you guys for watching. I am Aaron. This has been a shorter video, but hopefully one that you enjoyed. I will be reviewing some of the movies in the set and some of the featurettes down the road. So don't think this is the end of Al Adamson. No, he will be rising to talk about him again. What will I watch first? The documentary first, for sure. Film-wise, maybe Satan's Status. I really like that film. Hopefully you got yours, Brian. Brian T. If you haven't checked it out yet, the most recent one, I think, most recent Just a Disc, was Brian and Stephanie. Stephanie, who never comes in here anymore. Give her some grief, Brian. She hasn't shown up here in a long time. Anyway, check it Just a Disc podcast along with Pure Cinema podcast because they are amazing. And Brian, thanks so much for coming in. Thank you. Thank you all. Mary, everybody, just have a fantastic evening. I'm going to go enjoy some Al Adamson goodness, and I'll see you soon. I got something coming in 2 days. I don't know what it is because it was from a viewer by the name of Ryan, who's a good friend of mine, and he sent me a Vinegar Syndrome one, but he wouldn't tell me what it was. Have a great evening. I'm Aaron. This is my movie library. You are the cult of cinema, and you guys rock. My voice is going already. It's time for tea.